Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brad, and you are live on Top Esports and Signature Esports.
Hey, this is Fireball Woody here. Good boogly woogly, let's go racing!
Here they come. Fans are all on their feet. Green flag is in the air.
Is it going to be a two-tire stop, four-tire stop, or are they just going to push through mud? Maybe just do a splash and go get out there, try to finish this race.
Oop, they're hard in turn one. Look out. All right, y'all better look out. Here comes Tire Saver, Mr. Tommy D.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here, and we are ready to go racing live from Iowa Raceway. Some of the best racing on iRacing. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports. What a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the off-season modified series right here. It's going to be a whole lot of, look at all those tags out there. I see it. Nice job. We are here at Dover for the 200 in memory of Sergeant Jesse Sherrill. It's going to be the Twisted 200 here at Dover. Happy Halloween to everybody out there as well. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. I am joined in the broadcast booth by, of course, none other than Mr. Fireball Woody.
Happy Halloween to you. Hey, we're going to have a good night here. It looks like in Dover on the Twisted 200. So it's going to be a very interesting race. And this is kind of like their super speedway for them. So it's going to be very interesting. Could see up to 4 wide tonight.
It is going to be an insane race. The draft here, very important. We talk about modifieds being some of the fastest on the circuit, usually running 16-second laps at a smaller track. Well, that is absolutely right. Super speedway style racing. It's going to be here. Where's Ward? Mac Ward is, I don't think he's in this race. Alrighty, so let's get into what this race is all about. Not just another fantastic race for the series. I believe week 5 in their series. This race is dedicated to the man himself up here, and you see it on your screen, Staff Sergeant Jesse Sherrill, who was killed in the line of duty. He was one of New Hampshire's finest state troopers out there, and he was in there was a traffic incident where he had lost his life. They're going to be doing a pre-race 4-wide salute here. Abram, it is absolutely awesome. Modifieds here, super speedway draft. We're going to see a helicopter award. I think that's going to happen. So, Fairfield Motorsports giving us a hello out there. Good to see you, Fairfield. Much love to you. And so that's what's going to happen, and we'll talk about sponsors and the race information after that. We'll let these drivers commence their salute to a fine police officer out there, part of the New Hampshire State Patrol, Staff Sergeant Jesse Sherrill. They're going to get organized and drafted around here. Woody had a special message out there as well.
Yeah, I want to say my condolences to State Troopers family, Jesse there and everything, and hearts and prayers out to all his family and friends, and we wish you the best, and I'm glad these guys are doing it for you.
Fantastic race cause for everybody. They're going to pull off this pre-race fun-loving event here. We'll watch them go too wide for a second. They should extend the pace lap here for the drivers as they will come off pit road, and they should do the pre-race salute. It will be a little event, I do believe, here for them. But we'll see what's going to happen. I'm still waiting here. Fairfield giving some hashtag Fairfield Posse out there. PA Posse as well.
My boys, Fairfield Motors.
We're going to give this a little bit of a chopper cam here, so they should go 4 wide. We'll go over the starting grid as well here in just a moment. They're going to do it. Here it is. Drivers from the back are going to pull to the front, and we're going to take a moment of silence for this lap. Thank you, everybody, for your time, and the condolences out to Staff Sergeant Jesse Sherrill's family. We want to make sure that we give you every bit of that acknowledgement out there, and our hearts and prayers are out there as well. Caleb Shelton's going to be your pole sitter. Matt McGrath is going to be in second. Tyler Catalano in third. Alexander Sear in 0-1 and fourth. Matt Zaccardo, Jeff Ramsdell, Trevor Catalano, AJ DeSantis, Brad Carpenter, Alex Bonsignor, and Rick Cleary, Dave Bodio in the number 16 is going to be row number 6. Apologies, folks. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. They're going to go green flag racing very quickly. Ken Ziem's going to be out there trying to make it back-to-back wins. Kyle Odanik is going to be out there. Davis Flint there as well. Audette in the number 76. Doolittle, Russell Peets, Kyle Robillard, James running the numbers out there. Cody Abbott running the numbers. Brad Kirby there as well. We're going to have some green flag racing here, and it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. How about you, Woody?
Hey, it's going to be a blast. I can't wait. Going to be one of the best races of the modified series. Probably see some 3-wide racing there for sure. So let's hopefully have a good, clean race and some good green laps.
Well, we're going to have some green flag racing. We're going to have a competition caution at lap 100. The race information brought to you by 603 Esports, or I'm sorry, 603 E-Raps out there. Make sure you go to Facebook, find them out there. Absolutely fantastic job when it comes to ramping at your modifieds. Make sure you get out there and find them. Competition caution at lap 100. Extra set of tires. They're going to have to pit for fuel. And this track is the Monster Mile. Who can tame the monster? As the track temperature is going to be 91 degrees, the partly cloudy sky is going to play a big factor here. Wind will play a factor as well. And you're going to see a lot of low-line racing and nobody wanting to move for anybody.
This is going to be a good one. Pace cars lights is out there, so we should get green the next time by here.
I will promise you that Aggressive will go around early. They're going to have to get settled in. They're going to lock this down, and we're going to be going green flag racing this next lap. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. Woody's going to take us to the green flag here in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Could be like 2 shakes of a goat's tail. Hey, we're coming off turn 4, getting ready to take the green as they're coming down to the start-finish line. And good wiggly, let's go racing, boys. As they hurry into turn 1 at 703, or 073 takes it inside, 33 on the outside. And then we got number 01 coming on the inside there. Go ahead, Jason.
Shelton, McGrath, Sear, Catalano, and Zaccardo. That's going to be your top 5 early on. Side-by-side racing. The draft is important. Tire rubs? Well, you don't want to do that here. Not at the speeds they're going to be reaching. Qualifying speeds right about 130 miles an hour, 139 miles an hour. Now they're already up in the 150 zone. As you're looking at the 1 right there, Alexander Sear, he is making that inside line run himself. I tell you what, don't give up any ground, because if you try to, you know what's going to happen.
You're going to be bye-bye, or might get that helicopter award.
Helicopter award, one of my favorite awards. And it looks like Shelton trying to pull McGrath with him there, but the inside line is going to be a factor. McGrath down to the 1 there, kind of touching him just a little bit. No fast repairs here in this series. They're going to need every moment, and they're going to have to make it work.
These cars on here are just like a super speedway to them. I test drove one today on this track, and man, you can hold it to the floor all the way around. It's just you got to watch the draft, know how to use that nose a little bit and stay off that apron, because that apron will turn you in a heartbeat.
Hey, this is one of the best tracks out there. I appreciate it. 1 there to the inside, 073, 73 trying to pull the outside line together here. This is like super speedway racing. AJ DeSantis running the fastest lap of the race, 24.96 for the 027 up there. He is utilizing that high line with the rest of the drivers. I tell you what, we're going to see what's going to be able to hold on here, because they're starting to tighten up. And Ramsdale, who started 6th, he's in 7th here on the inside lane. They're starting to catch fire.
Back here at the top 10 are just a little over a second apart. So they're really kind of keeping their lines there. They just keep it hold and get kind of in a straight line, maybe run 2 lines. They should be able to take and, have a good race and be able to catch the leaders.
Apologies about somebody out there on Twitch kind of putting some inappropriate words out there, folks. I went ahead and blocked that. I'm going to go ahead and turn chats off as well, because that's probably the worst thing that I want to see there. We don't want to see anybody putting something hateful like that out there. I'm sure we'll be reporting that person. Steer's going to be your race leader. The 1's going to be there as well.
That's very uncalled for. Grown people that act like that, you know. So we definitely need to block that person for sure.
50 of Bonsignor is going to be out there on the inside. The one goes up high. It's like a big game of leapfrog. He's going around. The one thing, caution will come out. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to drop to that low line there and hit that dark portion of the pavement. Yeah, the moment that you do is the moment that you do exactly what just happened there with the number 50.
It's just terrible. They can get on that apron there. We're looking at the replay there. He gets a little loose there. That apron definitely will get you for sure, because I barely touched it today, and I mean I ran I don't know how many laps, you know, without doing anything, having any bobbles or anything. And I got down just a little too low, and I caught that apron, and boom, around I went. So let's hopefully he didn't tear his car up too bad, and it'd be all right.
Catalano is probably the one that I Trevor back here. He was the one that I was a little bit more worried about there. Here's the 54. Not much you can do. It's like we said, super speedway style racing. He's a little bit free, gets more free when he touches there, and then up and down, inside out, just a little bit sideways. He holds on to it. So not too much damage. I think more on the lines of tires here. That's going to be what they're going to be able to see.
I was looking at that car you were showing there. I forgot what number it was. The one that kind of got into the 50 there. I thought his left front suspension might have got a little damaged, but when he was up against the wall, it looked like it was okay. So let's hopefully he didn't bend it up.
Crummy, I don't. As far as joining this league, I'm not sure if they're recruiting or not. Just here to call the race. This is the off-season modifieds. You'll have to reach out to them and find out if they're recruiting. iRacing, the platform from Sim Racing. We appreciate everybody out there tuning in. Of course, all the new followers. Thank you for following out there. See, and somebody else just followed as well. PD Mellow Racing. There you go. Following out there as well. Thank you for the follows, folks. I appreciate you very much. Thank you to all the Twitch followers. Thank you to all the folks out there in Facebook, YouTube, Signature Esports, and Top Esports, TOPP Esports. That is going to be the platform out there. Appreciate everybody doing what you're doing. We're going to have some fun.
Sorry, I'm a little blank right here, but I'm trying to take care of some personal issues over here on our Twitch channel, people. So y'all bear with me here.
All good things. Matt McGrath, thank you for the share out there. Alex Bonsignor gave us a share as well. Thank you very much to those folks who did that. I like seeing everybody get out there and sharing the pages. That's absolutely fantastic. I encourage everybody to do so. Thank you to all the folks that are watching out there on Twitch. You guys are going to be Top Esports is awesome, says Joe. Absolutely, my friend. Good to see you out there, Joe. And Joe, I did get your message. I will send that over to you. I need to do that.
Take care for us there, Mr. Jason over on Signature Esports for sure. I got it all fixed up. We won't be seeing any more of that type of language on our channel for sure.
Absolutely. I normally have that stuff blocked, so it's just kind of one of those things. Thank you for the... Who is Joe? Joe.
The number 48 from Top Esports. Hey, Mr. Joe Carter. Welcome to the stream. All right, there. Looks like the pace car laps are out on the pace car, and look like we coming on the back stretch there. Look like we're getting ready to go green again there, Jason. Looks like the pace car is getting ready to drop off the track as they're coming out of turn 4. So we should have us a green flag start here any minute. They're coming closer and closer down to the start-finish line. No one's going to lead them to the start-finish line. Hey, good boogly woogly. Let's go racing, guys.
Back at it.
No one gets a good lead. Go ahead there, Jason.
I'm going to say that was a pretty big jump. Crummy, I appreciate you. I went ahead and blocked that. That was not fun at all. So, folks, we try to moderate our chats as much as possible, and you know, we try to be family broadcasting and just try to do what we can here. And I tell you what, not very good right there. I apologize about that, folks. I really do. After the day today, I don't like that. He jumped the start just a little bit there.
Yeah, he jumped just a tad there, and that'd be up to race control and the admins there if that wasn't out of good. And we got a caution again there. Looks like we got Trevor Catalino fucking had a wreck there. Number 14.
Like the 14 or the lap 14, 54 gets down low. He did the unforgivable sin. Now
on the apron.
Yep, and was able to get some. Was able to get less damage there, but he's going to have to turn that car around pretty quick.
I might come up with an award with that tonight called "Holy Moly, he hit the apron."
Or we can call it. Yeah.
We'll find an award for it.
Yeah, the no talent man wrecked again. The come on man. Zaccardo is going to be your race leader here. Sear will, and we'll see what happens when it comes to some of these other folks. You know, we want to make sure that we are all keeping up with what the drivers are doing. Let's take a look and see who our biggest mover of the race is so far. Looks like Cody Abbott's going to be that driver. Started at the tail end of the field and is up to 9th of 12 positions. They're going to be looking at lap 16. They can keep it green, you know, and keep the racing going. It'd be good to see it. Thank you, Top. I appreciate you. I think we'll be able to see this race go by pretty quick. If not, it'd make a long night for each of these drivers. So we'll see what's going to happen here, what's going to transpire. Take a vocal break and be right back with you in two shakes. Lights are going to be off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it here very shortly. 60, 01, 073, 97, 027 of DeSantis is going to be there. There's the 31 of Carpenter. Bonsignor is going to be there in the number 50. Davis Flint in the 67. Abbott and Robillard there in 10th. That'll be your top 10. McGrath trying to rebound here. And we should see these guys try to work out some patience. Crumb says, Woody from Toy Story. Well, I tell you what, I'm your biggest fan. Very cool. Folks, keep the chats up out there. I appreciate you. Give us a like and follow on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Signature Esports out there, and Top Esports as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. We try to do the best that we can to catch some of the hate out there. I promise you that we're fans of everything esports, iRacing, all kinds of gaming, and we try to be as professional as possible, but occasionally you get the people out there who just don't do that. Another green flag. Zaccardo gets a decent jump. He didn't jump the restart there. Now I will tell you that the starts in the restart, or the start of the race was on the green flag. The restart is on the race leader, but they have to be conscious about what they're doing. Kind of want to see these drivers get in here and ride in line for just a little bit. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I'm hoping that they all can keep their P's and Q's together and kind of stay off the apron, because that's been the biggest majority of the wreck. Getting down too low and into the turns and getting on the apron. So they're not hitting each other and causing a wreck. Somebody's always, hitting the apron and doing it. So let's hopefully that they can keep it going here and get some green flags in.
Alex in the 01 making good strides here. Zaccardo was your race leader, now trying to go back to the outside. A little tire bump there as the one tries to pull a little bit off. 97 looks like he's going to go around.
Yeah, and that was caused not from an apron, that was caused from a car.
Green flag still flying here is Alexander, the 01 right there. Bonsignor had, now cautions I believe are iRacing thrown cautions, so we won't see anything like that happen. We'll see if he was able to do it. We're going to go back, take a look at it as the battle for the lead heats up. We will take a look at it real quick. No caution here. This is what happened. Bonsignor was here. 97 was down. Up, down. Kept it low, got himself back around. Looks like he was able to keep it going. And that's why it's still green. Man, oh man.
Thought sure was going to have one on that one, but hey, when they keep it going, no caution comes out. So hey, we still got some good green flag racing going. We got three that's done broke away here. It looks like the 1, the 60, and the 073 done broke away, and they're kind of keeping the draft going. So they're going to be pulling away from them.
Next driver in line is going to be Brad Carpenter. Right behind him, he does have a little bit of help now. DeSantis, the 27, starting to make some moves. It does look like he is going to be able to pull that line with him. So they'll start to catch up if they can keep a straight enough line. But the top three running excellent laps here. 24 of 200, now 25, 60 to the outside. This is where, just like super speedway racing, the moment you break that straight line out is the moment that the drivers behind you will be able to catch up. 0.6 of a second gained by the 31 this time by.
Yeah, if they'll keep it in line, the top three up there, they could pull away and end up getting, lapping some cars there if they just keep it straight in line. But it looks like 4th, 5th, and 6th are thinking of that strategy and kind of stand straight in line where they can take and catch up with 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place there.
Cody Abbott still the biggest mover of the race. Brian Loney, how about some dirt? I think they have a dirt. I'm pretty sure one of these leagues has a dirt league. Love some dirt racing. A lot of fights tonight. I know some dirt racing that you can check out tomorrow. If you're not checking out our Kickin' Asphalt Truck Series, make sure you go and check out Real Racing Online Dirt Series tomorrow night. They've got some great broadcasts. Tell Willie I said hello. Reborn Thunder, love Fireball W. That's who you're getting talked about out there. And
Yeah,
love the
is
screen.
that Reborn Thunder. I
Yeah.
know exactly who it is. Yes, sir. Thank you, son.
Go Wolf Pumps. Appreciate you very much. Pick a winner. That's what we want to see. Pick a winner out there. Who do you think's going to win it? Because anybody can win it at Dover, just like anybody can win at any other racetrack. I encourage you to do it. And you know what? Just for the H of it, let's put a poll out there.
You know who I'm pulling for tonight?
Who you pulling for?
The 13-year-old driving the number 78 car, Mr. Abbott. I'm
Cody
pulling
Abbott.
for the kids, yeah.
Cody Abbott was up 13 spots. Now he's up just 11, so he's trying to catch up to that field. Tyler Catalano, the 64, has rebounded a little bit here, so he's trying to work his way back to the front. Trevor was involved early on, so a little bit unfortunate for him. Bonsignor's trying to rebound as well. Ken Zeems, he's doing what Ken Zeems does. And oh man, just a lot of fun. Check out the 4141 Lit Show on Facebook and Kingpin Entertainment on YouTube. Miss Dirt Bristol says, top esports out there. Sear's going to be your race leader. And Zaccardo Shelton, that's going to be 1, 2, 3. I'm going to create a poll on Twitch. Woody, why don't you take it for me for a little bit?
It sure will. Hey, we get Sear coming down into the out of 3 and 4, going down to out of 1 and 2, and going down to the back stretch and going into 3 and 4 now. As they're having staying in line now, so it's looking pretty good. Hopefully they'll kind of keep it straight line. They'll get a little bit more lead out there. The top 3's done got about a second over 4th place. And he's trying to pull up, and we got a caution flag. Whoa, we got a caution flag right in front of the leaders. Holy moly, what we got up there. This is one takes and brings it on around. He cleared it.
That was aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Looked like Alex was involved in that one again.
Yeah.
Number 50 was coming around. Let's see what happened here. Got into the corner. Came down. He did the no-no.
He did. Holy moly! Don't touch the apron hole.
A lot of tushies puckered right there. Man, oh man.
I can hear him now.
Rooting for Cody too out there, says Cam Kitten 1804. Could be proud. Any prouder of a mama here. That's fantastic. Good to see you out there, Cam. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let's get this poll up. Let's pick. We'll pick here. Who do you think is going to win? Who?
I'm always going to pull for the underdog, and I'm going to pull for Mr. Abbott. I'm hoping he'll get up there. I don't know if he just ranked out or not. So
we'll pick McGrath. Ken Zeems. We're going to put Zeems in. We got to put Zeems in there. Let's see. Who else? Abbott, McGrath, Zeems, and
my wife would like number 10, Mr. Doolittle.
Doolittle it is. There it is. We're going to start the poll. We're going to put it up for 5 minutes, folks. Get out there and vote on Twitch. I'm going to... Hey, let's do that. What we will do is we'll do the same thing on Facebook. Ooh.
Yeah, show all your favorite drivers out there some love. They can show them some love.
You said, we gotta go Doolittle. Ooh, somebody blinked there. Oh, it was Alex. He blinked there for a second. Zeems. Who's your kid? Abbott, right?
Yeah, Abbott. He's gonna drop back to
an option.
He's gonna drop back to 14th there, so he's
got an opportunity.
Hopefully he'll be able to make it up.
Still got an opportunity. Doolittle, Abbott, Zeems, and we said McGrath.
We still got 165 laps to go.
Yeah, there's a long race gonna happen. This is a long race.
This put me back in the days when I was younger, watching these open wheel modified similar to these, taking racing on dirt there, and they do some long races. They had a quarter-mile track, you get about 100 laps in there, you done wore your hands out on the dirt track. So these guys are having a blast.
Kyle Dean says Catalano. I should have added him. I should have added him because we've got some fast Catalanos. These guys, they do not have a fast repair, Abe. No fast repairs. It'll be the 0160, 070, 331, 67, the 09. That'll be your front three rows on the restart here. And then we're gonna see what's gonna shake and bake, what's gonna happen. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at the results. Let's see, we got some voters out there. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're gonna activate.
Hang it on in.
Actually, we'll do this. I can't add. Why won't why can't you add as many? Edit poll. We're gonna delete that one. We're gonna delete that one. Delete that one. Delete that one. Save. Okay. All right. We're gonna activate the poll.
You got it now.
Everything is like, I don't know. It's weird. Everything's duplicated or triplicated now. So just pick one. Let's see. Uh-oh. Cancel. I don't know. Everything's triplicated. I don't understand that. I didn't do anything. Brad, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you. 11 says Fireball. There he is. Get out there and vote on your Twitch polls and the one on Facebook as well.
See how the voting goes now. All right, I see how it works. All right.
Just subscribe.
Top Esports subbing out there on Twitch. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Subbed with Prime. Nice. I was hearing somebody talk in my ear right there, and I keep forgetting that I've got the text-to-talk turned on so I can hear. One gets a good start there on the bottom lane, maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I think he jumped again. That's twice I think he's jumped.
But the problem with jumping is that what do you got behind you? A whole lot of fast modifieds are going to be getting into the draft of each other, and they're going to be pushing as hard as they can. They're going to catch the 0-1 quickly, and they're going to put them down. That does happen. 073, Davis Flint right behind Zaccardo there as well. Carpenter, the 31, rolling. He's having a decent day. Sear in and out. He's blinking pretty good there. But there's the 31. Carpenter making moves. Rolling.
Yeah. Looks like they're trying to settle down a little bit, Jason. They're trying to get well, I just said that. As soon as I said it, one touches the other one's tire there. So if they can get in line and stay together, they'll have a good pack going, and they won't let that leader get out in front of them.
Let's ride along with Cody Abbott and inside his cockpit view. This is all that they can see. So if there's a vehicle outside of this guy, well, I tell you what, it's crazy. Look at Top Esports Facebook page getting some love out there. Good job, guys. And the views jump up much. A very big appreciation to each one of you. He's trying to hold on to it. Cody Abbott at 11th here, about 2.5 seconds off of the race leader. But Tyler Catalano, he is right there in the mix. He's going to go to the inside. He's making a pass. I saw that pass coming, and man, that is an awful view when all that you see is a big old blower in front of you.
Oh yeah, and it is. I was doing that today, and I thought sure he's going to go around there touching that apron. This is one of the best views. It makes you think you're in the car doing it yourself. You know, I want to grab my steering wheel and start turning with him as I go into the turn there, because he has to lift a little bit getting into the 10 car there.
One of the things that makes this track so interesting is that not only do you have to force your way around these turns, but if you get down and touch the dark side of that track, the part that's not concrete, the part that is asphalt, it slows your car up by about 10 miles an hour, especially here in the draft. It's almost like having somebody just pull straight back at you, and that's what we've been seeing here. So now you're seeing everybody stay about a foot off the racetrack And it's really starting, and now it's starting to turn into what I thought this race was going to be.
Good single file racing and everything. Everybody trying to stay in line. You know, they still got 157 laps to go. So, you know, they all want to kind of take it easy. And then now they're starting to go 2 and 3 wide up there in the front again. You can see it up there. Just, you know, they need to settle down, just stay calm, cool, and collective, and sit back and enjoy the race.
Davis Flint able to hold on. The part of getting a run here is that if you drift up the track at all at any point inside the turn, somebody's going to take your spot.
Real quickly, because these cars hold on that bottom groove. So if you go high, you got one behind you, he can jump down low real quickly and not let off of it, and he can, you know, get right by you, especially if you got one behind you drafting with you and going with you when you drop there. So just hopefully they'll hold a low line and stay in single file for a little while here.
Results on the Twitch poll looks like Cody Abbott, Ken Zeems, both drivers. That's those two tied, and those will be the drivers that folks want to see win out there. So, and then McGrath got one of them out there. So that's awesome. Good to see. We'll close that one down. Thank you for the subs out there.
Cody, he's dropped back to 13th now, so he's just riding his time, doing what I usually do. Take my time, stay in the back, and kind of stay out of trouble, then make my move towards the end.
Ken Zeems, the 16th place vehicle. As long as they don't fall a lap down, it'll make this track just a little bit easier. These guys in the back, Ken Zeems, Matt McGrath, they know that a competition caution is going to come on lap 100. And when that happens, that's going to make this field all packed back up, and you might see these drivers try to make a run to the front.
And they're turning some pretty good laps, you know, from first to eighth. It's only less than a second behind. They're separating them, so the top 8 cars are kind of staying close together there. Then we got Mr. Doolittle and Catalano pulling up the top 10 there. So they're all kind of staying in a little over a second or less up there with the leader.
Dave Bodio right there in the number 16. You see him right there. He's going to take a position away from the 54. But I mean, if you wash up the track at all, you're going to find yourself in a world of hurt. And I'm kind of shocked that I'm seeing these drivers run any part of the mid or high line coming out of the turn. Normally, anytime that I've seen these races go this way, a lot of low line driving, and right now they're just trying to make any kind of move that they can. Somebody washes up the track, well, that's where they need to be. These modifieds do carry a draft in the midline as well. Fistful of bourbon, that's going to be the 2 drivers there, and they're holding on to the bottom line. It does look like they're going to go ahead and give up Catalano that spot, so Tyler's going to have that 10th spot. He needs to get back to 3rd. Biggest move of the race, tied between 2 drivers, Jordan Davis Flint and Kyle Robillard. That'll be the 2 drivers that have the most moves. Cody Abbott, he's falling back just a little bit here, but might be trying to play it safe.
Yeah, here we got Rick. Oh, Lordy. It looks like the 31, 3110.
Looks like the 31 tried to make an arcing turn in there and kind of got his right front into the side crush bar of the 64 of Tyler Catalano, who was running the outside line really well. And next thing you know, bam, that's what happens.
Yeah. Dove in there a little too hard and got into him there, so they got to kind of take it easy. We take a look at it again as it's coming down. 31's staying low. And let's see. He swiped. This goes up and catches him. So I don't know if that was kind of hard to call what that was all about.
That right there, EOL worthy. I think I don't know that he was free. It doesn't sound like he was free according to the tires that we hear in the broadcast. So he might have just made an aggressive move up and didn't just misjudge that. Could have been hard racing. Could have been anything right there. Thank you, everybody out there watching Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Again, a big reminder: give us a follow out there on Facebook. You know that that is what is worth. It's worth it, I promise. We do a lot of great broadcasts. Not just me, but Top Esports. We're going to get Top Esports ones of these made as well. We'll do that for them so that they can have that for their streams. Racing Deal says Top Esports too. I think so. I think you just misjudged. '97 of Jeff Ramsdale is going to be your race leader. Robillard in second, Doolittle third, Abbott in fourth, Zeems in fifth, McGrath, Davis Flint, 0-1 of Sear. A lot of drivers coming to pit road there, and maybe topping off on some fuel. Fuel laps here, 30.63 seconds. The average time in pit stop in pit.
A rough day for you, Jason. I know, but and I hate to bring this up, but deepest sympathies to you and your family too today, Jason. I gotta give you a shout out on that too.
I appreciate it. Those who don't follow me personally on Facebook, I lost my grandmother today. More importantly, prayers to my aunts, my uncles, my dad, because they had to be there at the end, and just kind of the way it is. Love her, miss her, and but she's going to have good company, that's for sure. Hercules out there rooting for the 073 of Caleb Shelton. He's in 7th right now. Tell you what, this year has not been fun. It's been a rough year.
Yeah, I know the feeling, John. That 2019, all mine started going the heck in a handbag, so but hey, it gets a little better. I hope 2020 was terrible. 2021 ain't been much better, so let's hopefully 2022 will hopefully bring us back and reunite the country.
Tell you what, 2022 is just the start of what was supposed to be the best decade of the world, right? All right, Dover 200. And a reminder that this race is not only brought to you by 603 ERAPS, but is in memory of Staff Sergeant Jesse Sherrill, who is going to be a New Hampshire state trooper who lost his life in the line of duty at a traffic stop. There was a traffic accident he did. It was a good man. It's going to be missed. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family. So today is about remembering, folks, and we're going to be remembering the Monster Mile for a minute. Ramsdale, Robillard, Abbott, Doolittle, Sear, Davis Flint, Shelton, Zaccardo, Audette, and Bodio is going to be out there. I tell you what, I'll let you take him back to green there, Mr. Fireball.
Hey, alrighty, here we're getting ready to come out of turn 3 and 4 as we start heading down towards the start finish line. They kind of getting a little antsy there as they getting ready to go. Here they come. And we're getting ready to go green flag. And hey, good Bugley Wiggly. Hey, we're going green again. So let's have some good clean racing, guys.
Got to have that at least once a race. It's the thing. 97. Good restart with a 0-9. They're going to be a little bit closer this time. But some side-by-side racing. Cody Abbott there to the inside. Looks like Jordan Davis Flint trying to make a move on the outside. 78 trying to hold on. The one of Sear right there behind the young Mr. Abbott. 78 high line, one on the inside. Abbott just tried to run his line here. Doing a decent job. He keeps himself in the midline. He's going to slide down into position. He's going to be able to do just that. 073, Caleb Shelton right behind him. Somebody says, I'm going low. I am not going to give up my line, touch and go on the dark asphalt. And 78 trying to carry some kind of draft. A little in and out for he and the 73. Woo! Big checkup. Whoa, man, what a move.
78 didn't lose it. He kept going. He's holding it tight. Hey, come on, Miss Abbott.
10 kind of washed up there a little bit right there. A whole lot happened there. And they kind of moved back and forth. So that's kind of where they're going to be at. Dave, the 16, was able to squeeze through there as well. 73 is going around. Caleb Shelton. Man, you don't want to touch the tires in any one of these vehicles. Caleb Shelton, AJ DeSantis involved. We talked and mentioned DeSantis, but we hadn't really talked too much about him just yet. 73 right there. 27. We'll have to look at that again. I want a far chase view, folks. We know that's my favorite view because it lets you see kind of everything that's going on as the race gets put back under caution.
$27 looked like he just came straight on over there.
It looked like
the spotter say it was cleared or not.
It looked like you probably said hello, neighbor. That's what that looked like.
Somebody's knocking and I ain't letting you in.
61 of 200, fifth caution of the race. It's going to be a long night. They're trying to keep it clean, folks. We had a good long run there. They get about 5 or 6 laps, kind of the same situation when it comes to super speedway racing. You get about 5-6 laps in, you try to find your groove, get settled, and next thing you know, something happens. Robillard's going to be your race leader. 97 of Ramsdale's going to fall back to second. And we'll see if the run's going to be the same for both of those drivers this next time by. Local break, pause for the cause, because we don't have any commercials today. And we're going to sit and reflect and hydrate, folks. Now we're just taking a vocal break out there, Top Esports. Nothing wrong with the audio. Just had to take a vocal break, hydrate. You know, occasionally we have to do that stuff.
Yeah, you know, we gotta have a drink every now and then there, Mr. Top Esports. One, we gotta wet our whistle, as we say in the South, and get us a good shot of Tennessee sweet tea.
Gotta do something, right? Big ol' hydrate says Top Esports. We'll be doing that. Thank you for the like out there on Facebook. I appreciate you as well. And man, oh man. Oh yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for making sure. You know, we want to make sure that we do that. Who gave us that like out there on Facebook? Thank you for the YouTube chat out there. Shout out, Top Esports. Big old shout out to the Top Esports one. Good to see you. Shout out to us over here as well. Thank you for spending those channel points. I appreciate you. The more channel points that you spend, the more goals that we can make for everybody out there. Hit that lightning logo. If you sub, you get a few extra little emojis that we put out there. Kind of like them. Pace car is going to dive off. We're going to go back to it. It's going to be the K9 or the 09 of Robillard on the inside, Ramsdale on the outside, Sear, Davis, Flint, Abbott, Doolittle, Audette, Zaccardo, Peets, Carpenter in the top 10. What's up, Rampage? Good to see you.
Hey there. Green flag, and they were bumping and bumping before the green flag started there. So we got number, oh Lordy, 09 taking them into the first turn, going down the back stretch here. Then it comes past the cone to exit pit road, and they're kind of lining up in a line. Got some in the back there kind of going too wide back there, so they need to straighten it out there in the back there and kind of get too wide there for sure.
Woody getting some love out there, given from Rampage. Good to see you, Rampage. Tell you what, folks, following along with Russell Beats here, the 191. Good to see Russ back in the modified series. I've watched this guy drive several times. Front three starting to heat up. 97. I don't know that he got the restart that he wanted because he had to roll just a little bit. Right now, Davis Flint trying to make any kind of move on the K9 in front of him. 97 getting a little bit of a bump from the one there. Checkups are real here. 10 to the outside. 67 is your picks. His Top Esports one. Jordan Davis Flint. He's aggressive. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's very aggressive. You see him pulling up back here in 6th place. Say, we got Mr. Young Abbott. Cody Abbott is coming back from 14th position in the last few laps and moved up to 6th place and only a little over half a second behind the leader. So he was making a charge.
Yeah, you want to protect the bottom lane here at Dover. TKS ran on the modifieds. This is their super speedway. So absolutely want to be running that bottom lane. You don't want to give that up. And right now he's trying to, if there were a yellow line, that would be it. And I tell you what, the protection is on. This is no different than, this is like the best kind of alert. What is it? The home security system, ADT commercial. This is what this is right here. 09 of Robillard trying to protect. 10 to the inside. Is going to take that lane away from the 67 of Davis Flint. Moving to Griffin. 97 is going to be there as well. That inside line is the protected line, but now you can have 2 to the outside. They're going to be able to try to challenge, work that draft, work the moves. Here they go.
Yeah, if Abbott can stay down on the bottom and stay behind 97 there, they can catch the 2 front cars there, and they can take and kind of get a 4-car pull away.
Man, oh man, we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Look at him run. Appreciate everybody giving all the likes and follows out there. Woo.
At the top 5. Whoa, Abbott got him on there in the rear and spun him. Oh, here we go with caution number 6.
Audette involved. I think that made it worse. Ooh. 78 into the 1, into the 67. And, oh, man, there's your helicopter.
There it is. Throw that helicopter.
Man, oh, man, oh, man.
Yo. Hey, you know, that's an Apache, not Apache, but that's one of those old Lordy. Hueys,
yep.
Which is flying across there. Think a minute.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, never rode in a helicopter. I wish one of these days I can. Especially a Huey. I want to ride in a Huey.
When I was in the Army, I used to jump out of helicopters. That was fun. All right, let's take a look at that one more time. Audette, far chase view. You get a good view of what happened in front of him. This happens lap 72. Remember, we still have a competition caution happening.
I think they had a little checkup in front of 01. There was a checkup, he checked up, and then 78 didn't quite check up quick enough. That's kind of what it looks like. Looked like 90. No. Oh, well, 01 checked up or not. 78 didn't, but 01 did.
That was a big checkup right there, running that lane. You see the front two up there coming across the start-finish line. They come back down, kind of work their way into it. 97 gets to the back, and how about that? How about them apples? Helicopter award. It is 74 of 200. Everybody coming to pit road. Robilart's going to be your race leader still. Doolittle in second. Ever since Doolittle took over second, he's been pretty aggressive. They've been able to make it stick. Faster laps still running in the back, though.
And there's some fast laps in the back there. I'm just going to take a look here and see what our lap times are. Yeah, we got our 18th place was running a 24.9 so far tonight. So he's got one of the best laps out there. Excuse me.
And what's unfortunate about that is AJ is now not in the race, and it's just a shame. It's a shame. It happens, though. It's racing. This is your super speedway racing. Top Esports throwing the helicopter out there in the chats. Appreciate you very much. I really do.
Well, let's hopefully 78, Mr. Cody Abbott, don't have too much damage. Hope he's okay. Where he can take, he's in 4th place now, so he's going to be starting in the 2nd row on the outside lane. So let's hopefully he can get down and get behind them and keep his momentum going and maybe get his first win.
Woody, I'm supposed to tell you that Brandon's going to take you skydiving. Or in a helicopter. Well, he's gonna take you skydiving, yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope he takes and gives me about 10 volumes and knocks me out and throws me out and then pulls my chute for me, because that's the only way he's gonna get me to do it.
I'll take you skydiving. It'd be fun. I think you'd have a lot of fun.
Now, with you, I might go tandem, but with him, I don't think so, because, you got to run from Brandon,
Mr. Ward, hopefully you're having a good day out there, folks. Let's see. I'm going to pull over, and we're going to look and see how the Top Esports Facebook page is doing, because I'm curious. I want to see how many likes, how many follows. I want to thank everybody out there. Looks like Top Esports has gained quite a few followers this week too, up quite a bit. Let's see. We've got James giving a big old like out there. Hello everybody out there watching. Kyle Dean watching out over there. You fine folks are just fantastic. Remember, give us a like, follow on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You guys are absolutely amazing. Guys and gals, family members, if you get an opportunity out there. If you're a subscriber too on Twitch, I think you can make clips. Let's go. Woody says Rampage. He's laughing. A big old laugh. I like it.
Yeah, I know who that was. As soon as I seen him come on there, I knew exactly who it was. So I said, yeah, I ain't going skydiving with him. I might end up in a wall or riding a wall. All righty, here we go, green.
Green flag racing again, 09, 10, 97, 78, 01. They're going to make it work. Daniel, thank you for the like out there on Facebook. Folks, big shout out to Marshall Layton out there. They have an Xfinity series starting on Friday nights here very shortly, and they are looking for drivers. So if you're in iRacing, you want to do some Xfinity series racing on Friday nights, well, the Kickin' Asphalt Xfinity series is going to be out there. Make sure you do that if you want to. This is my way of giving back, because we're going to be doing the Kickin' Asphalt Truck Series tomorrow night, so I'll be mentioning that as well. But reach out to the Facebook group. Also, starting here in a couple of weeks, you're going to be able to still watch this here on Top Esports, but I'm going to be moving over with Signature Esports to the BNR Racing Cup Series. That's going to start here in just a week or two, so that'll be what I'll be doing. So we'll be back. Some more NASCAR racing, so you'll be able to check out both of them. I'll have their stream up, they'll have my stream up. That's kind of what we'll be doing.
we're having a little bumpity bump going on here as they trying to race for position here. No, it's still a little too early to be kind of putting it all out there. Just y'all need to calm down a little bit and just stay in line and keep the front six just stay together and they'll be all right. You just got to learn how to back off that gas pedal.
We're going to run this chopper cam for just a little bit. We'll see who's going to give up any kind of line. Rampage giving us some good old Latin bolts out there. Good to see you. Keeping the chats
Jason,
alive.
I think it might be time to crank it up and rip the knob off.
You know, I don't know that I have my cameras loaded for that, but we'll do our own version of it. Why not? All right, folks. If you like the Crank It Up feature, we'll make sure that you do it. I appreciate everybody out there that does that. Speaking of Crank It Up, here it is. Video's not there anymore. Dang it. It was there. Where did it go? Folks, apologies about that. I have a Crank It Up video. Not there. We'll do it. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone, folks. I'm so sorry. Yeah. All right. We'll put you out there. I like it, Kyle. Inside info. Tyler Catalano is going to send it. Just send it. Well, the caution just came out, and that was intense. Hey, we got to watch it go by Mr. Ramsdale here. We'll take a look and see what happened here.
Catalina was involved in it.
What happened? All right. Was Tyler involved in that one? Let's go back. We'll take a look one more time. Here it is. It wasn't Catalano. The one got to the back bumper of the 10. We talk about getting into that racing, and Catalano was involved, but looked like Eric Doolittle got a little help going around. Maybe it was a little bit of a checkup there. Let's far chase this. Let's come back around here. They're trying to catch up to Robillard. Backing up, Kyle. Man, hold on. And then the one into little bump. Oh, yeah, he did. He got right into him. Got right to the back quarter panel. And that was not a bump. You can't bump and run these things, folks.
That was a hook and slide. hook you, slide you around, and go by you.
The crank it up sounds funny. And at your house, Cam, you've got the Ohio State game on and Cody Race on the computer. No one knows what screen you're yelling at. Well, you know, these cars, they say in iRacing, I kind of wish they would get the sound right. Like when we're driving, it gets a little bit correct when we're in camera one, but outside of camera one, or what they call TV one here, there's Mr. Ramsdale. He's got himself with a big old number one, Robillard, your race leader, LaFargeville, New York, nice. When you're inside them, though, it truly sounds like who's one of the PSU OSU game, says Rampage. It sounds suspiciously like a muffled lawnmower. You know. Alrighty, folks. Tied.
One proud mama right there, Miss Cam Kid, and she's proud of Mr. Cody. So, hey, glad to see the parents getting involved with the kids doing iRacing, you know. Hey, hopefully he's got him a good setup and everything.
Well, folks, we're going to have a little bitty shootout here, 17-17, she says out there. A little 9-lap shootout, 10-lap shootout to get ourselves back in the mix. And then we'll have a competition caution, seventh caution of the race. Hopefully it'll tie up a little bit better, because if not, I'm gonna cordially invite Mr. Tony Kivett to come in here personally and say, that's exactly right.
My boys are off today. They on the bye. They play Kentucky next weekend, so. Hey, we're green flag racing again. Good boogly woogly. We took off before I know it. As we go down into turn one, and 09 takes them in with 01 coming in close behind them, and Mr. Abbott's right behind them in number 3. Hey, he's doing great in that number 78 car there for sure. So Mr. Abbott's driving a softback car tonight.
I talk about this guy every single weekend. Zeems, the number 90. Really making it stick here. He's got McGrath to his inside. Ken might still be just kind of holding on here. We'll see what's going to happen. He's going to let McGrath go by. He might just pull himself to the back here. You know, he just might just say, hey, go on around me, go by me. I want to keep my car clean. It's got to be there at the end. I want it to be there. There's the 50. He's going to go around. So Ken's just going to fall back, kind of do his thing, let everybody race. And he knows this is a long race, so he's trying to make it back to back to back here. McGrath to 7th. He's finding himself in a good situation. Jordan Davis Flint, 67, still trying to make some moves here. I'll tell you what, the two drivers up the most points are first and third, or up the most spots are first and third right now. Kyle Robillard, our K9 driver, 09 right there. Cody right there in third, the number 78. Both of those drivers have 18 positions. The only driver that can go up any more positions will be Cody. He can go up a total of 20.
Would be a good award right there for the most spots gained in a race.
For charging reward, he's going to go around here though. Gets a little bit free. You hear Woody cheering him on. You'd have thought it was his kid. Let's see. Cam says, oh yeah, that's my boy all the way. Cannot even explain how proud you truly are, Cody, and your hubs share the rig with 4 monitors. And man, I tell you what, I've got 6 myself for everything that I do here. Kyle Robillard is still running. He's got the 97 there. Somebody in and out. Looks like Sear dropping in and out. Woo! When he popped back up, he was right there in the inside wheel well of the 97. That was almost dangerous.
Very dangerous when you start blinking and popping that way. I was racing one today, and one of the cars looked like he had hydraulics on it, and he's at a high jump show. He kept popping up in the air and parts flying everywhere, and he disappeared. So that blinking don't get it sometimes.
Well, especially whenever you have to use super speedway style racing, especially here when the draft is so dependent. if you disappear, the car behind you is going to start pulling the draft of the vehicle in front of you, and then the next thing that you know, you reappear, and oops. You know, it is internet racing, though. Woohoo! The one trying to get to the back bumper of the K9. I don't know if he is trying to bump and run. This is not a bump and run track. He's going to turn him.
He's trying his best to get around him as he goes on the outside, looking the inside. Which way does he want to go, George? Which way do we go, George? You know, I don't know which way he's going to go, but we got one more lap to go after this one before we get a competition caution. There's no
win here for the competition caution. It literally is just bring everybody in, reset them back to where they need to be. The one over the back bumper of or the back nerf bar of the 9. TK says, Dover's your home track. Hope you do good on Tuesday. I hope you do good Tuesday as well. That's going to be IBRL, or the IBRL Pink and 4 trucks there. That's not IBRL. That's the Xfinity Series. That'll be the Graham Construction Xfinity Series. Competition comes out. They're going to rack them, stack them, reset them, and get everybody back on track. Hopefully, we'll have that next long green flag run. All right, folks. Pause for the cause. We'll be right back with you. Gonna take a little longer pause right there. Had to go get something, and my daughter needed to have me answer a question. Doolittle's going to be your race leader. Audette, Davis, Flint, McGrath, Zicardo, Ramsdale, Sear, Zeems, Robillard, and Abbott. That'll be your top 10. Man, oh man, how you doing out there? What are you still doing? All right?
Up the fair.
Fantastic. All right, lights going to go off on the pace car. Reminder that the Dover 200 today brought to you by or 603 eRamps. Check them out on Facebook. There's some links there as well in the description on Facebook and YouTube for all the channels for Top Esports and Signature Esports. But this race brought in memory of Sergeant Jesse Sherrill of the New Hampshire State Police Force up there. Lost his life just a few days ago. Actually, I was trying to read I went to pull up the article so that way I could read the article about the individual. So, but nonetheless, one of the boys in blue lost their life. So hopefully, their family's going to be taken care of, and our thoughts and prayers go out to them. And it's absolutely insane to think that somebody just a quick incident can take the life of somebody. And my condolences to the family. Doolittle, Audette, Davis Flint, McGrath is up there now. You see the drivers who are trying to take it easy early on. Now they're going to be able to make it stick here. OSU's doing better, 20-17.
We go green again, Jason, as we're coming in the start-finish line. Ken takes the lead, goes in turn 1, 76 in second. McGrath is coming up way back from back here in third. Davis Flint is riding in the top 4.
Now 27-17, she says. 10, 33, 76, 67, 60, 97, 01, 78, 191, 09. Don't count out Russell Peets. Russell Peets, one of the drivers that I would always say has a chance at a victory here. He's having a decent day. Some drivers getting a lap back. First driver off the lead lap is going to be the number 31 of Mr. Carpenter. Carpenter not having the day he wants, but he got a lap back that last time by. 50 goes by here. Seeing some of that lap traffic kind of hold on. We are green, not that way. So overlays tend to work, but, kind of the way it goes. 09 trying to go around. There's Robillard. That's some lap traffic right there. 42 seconds on pit road for Russell Peets. Man, that was an aggressive move.
Very aggressive move there. Here they go again. Looks like I thought they were going to go pretty wide again up front there, but they backed it off. So hopefully get back single file there as we're heading down in the start-finish line there and getting ready to go back into turn 1.
Rick Cleary having an incident back there. The race for the lead heating up. McGrath up there, ready to try to go to the front. He was in the lead at one point. That's why I clicked right back up there. That's why I changed my view, because he was battling there and he was making it work. The 10 was losing ground because he kept drifting up the track. At 10 of Doolittle with no help right now, kind of just needs to hold that bottom line, force the issue of making everybody fall in line with him, because if not, there's no ground to be made. And right now he drifts up the track. If anybody was any closer, he'd be turned around.
Yeah, and it looked like he was getting awful close there when he was going there. McGrath looked like he was getting into the Nerf bar a little bit there, and trying to get by him. And then when he goes into the turns, he kind of comes up just a tad. McGrath gave him room that time on that turn there to let him stay down there and move up a little bit.
The close look here at the bottom of the racetrack. McGrath gets to the outside. Those tires, those open-wheel tires, get really close. So you talk about the Nerf bar or the brush bar, whatever you want to call that thing. McGrath is making up ground into the corner, but the 67 of Davis Flint is right there. If he keeps opening that gap up, he's going to find himself in an issue. 10 getting a little bit of a shove from the 33. The lead heating up here, and everybody else behind him. Right here's Jared Audette, Cody Abbott right behind him. 97 doing the same thing as we see some lap track. Oh, was that the 33 of McGrath? McGrath really just kind of fell back here. Let's take a look and see what happened here. This is what happened. McGrath, the 33 up high. I think he just gets on his brake and says, I'm not going to do that right now. So he falls back into position. He says, I'm going to go back to 11th. We're going to run back here for a little bit. Russell Peets, Ken Zeems. I think all these drivers trying to work together. Ken, having a heck of a time since I came over here. 10-0-1, Davis Flint and Cardinal's going to be there. There's Abbott in 5th now, and having a good run.
And these top 6, well, actually, the top 7 guys are, less than a second between 1st and 7th, so they're doing real good. They can just stay single file. Whoa, one gets into 10, spins him. Oh, look at it, got to pile up again.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Was that Ken?
That looked like Ken, 91.
No, that wasn't Ken. That was, that Russ.
191, okay.
Russell Pete caution seemed like it was delayed there. And that has everything to do with that. And now that is a helicopter. That's right. Take a look. The 1, Horsey issued the 10, touched it, did the unthinkable.
I got a nickname for that. The dark side of the moon. Stay off the dark side of the moon.
The dark side of monster.
Dark side of monster.
Or dark side of miles. There it is. So it was good racing. I thought the 1 got into the 10 there. It's kind of what it looked like for me. I mean, of course, it's
Yeah.
They're brushing here a little bit. Gets close. Little bump. And then right here, see how it checks them up and it kicks the 1 up. Oh, the 1's destroyed. The 10's destroyed. And the 191 was braking and got yeeted from behind. And I think
he was keeping to McGrath. It looked like he was trying to not run into 33 there.
A far chase. I think they see the wreck. Maybe there's a 33 right there. See the wreck, brake, and then, oof.
Oh, McGrath got into him. Okay.
Yeah, McGrath yeeted. Helicopter award? Well, we'll give it to Alexander. Here he is. Back under caution for the 9th time, 8th for incident. In this 200 lap affair, Jordan Davis Flint's going to be a race leader. And, man.
Well, my young whippersnapper that I call my same age as my 2 granddaughters are 14 now. So, Mr. Abbott being 13, he'll probably be 14 soon. So he's doing an excellent job driving with these guys out here.
Cody Abbott in 3rd. Young driver out there trying to impress folks. Doing a decent job. He's impressing Woody. Woody likes him. Woody thinks that he's going to win this thing, and we look forward to seeing it. Jordan Davis Flint, Matt Zaccardo. That's the 2 drivers. He's going to have to work his way around. Jared Audette in 4th. Kyle Robillard, the K9 machine. He's going to be there in 5th. I like Kyle's paint scheme. It's one of my favorite modified paint schemes, short of my own.
I love mine, and you know what mine looks like.
I do. Love the helicopter award, James. It's something I came up with. I think it was within the first few weeks of broadcasting for iRacing, and yeah, it has just stuck and it's just been there. So, I've always had it. I've always kept it. I just think it's awesome. I think it's it's not poking fun. It's not me trying to poke fun. It's me saying, well, that was a good wreck. And it takes a lot of talent to get in here and have the patience to drive all these laps, but it's pretty insane.
Yeah, this 200 laps. I can imagine what those guys are going through, sitting there working that steering wheel, working those paddles. At least we got a chance to stand up and move around a little bit. Those poor guys are stuck in that seat. They can't get up. They can't even take a bathroom break. So this has been a long race so far.
1 hour, 36 minutes into the stream, about an hour and 20 minutes of racing so far. So we're still 80 laps away from this. It's a race. Over 200 laps. It's a 200 miler, and these modifieds, that's pretty pretty hefty. Everybody ready to rock and roll. 67 takes the jump. Take it back to green.
Hey, good. One more time, guys. This is 67 takes the lead going into turn one. And the 60s, Ricardo comes in behind him in number 3. And Mr. Cody Abbott taking up the 3rd spot. And Adetti is the top 4 there.
Boulevard K9 machine trying to bring up the 5th spot. Racing heavy already. 67 down. 60 trying to pull the same kind of move that the 1 was doing here. Trying to work the mid inside and then trying to put himself back in there, but you gave up the inside lane. Now Cody Abbott's going to be right there with the 67 of Davis Flint. He's only going to help the 67 here unless he might choose a lane here. We might see something different. I don't know. Top Esports 2 says make sure to like and follow Top Esports 2 on Twitch. Same action, tons of upcoming content.
We got a lot of stuff coming and a lot of good things coming. So it's great to team up with Signature Esports, Top Esports. Hey, we're having a ball together.
Drivers to look out for: 97 of Ramsdale, the 90 of Ken Zeems. Those two are working their way back up through the field, 1.3 seconds back. Ken Zeems just been trying to take it easy, and he's kind of let the field do what the field does.
We come to 79 more laps to go. This is going to be, hopefully they can go at least 20 or 30 laps on green flag. Maybe we'll see a green flag stop. As we go inside the camera of, it looks like number 97, Mr. Ramsdale, is, you can see out the front window there, he's driving there. He goes high, then he comes down and goes low. Just wants to stay away from the dark side of the monster. So as hopefully you keep it lined back up behind the car in front of him there, which is, Lord help me, I can't see today. And number 9, Mr. Rob Billard. So they're staying nose and tail, so let's hopefully they can keep that up.
Got everybody jostling for position here. Is it Worcester or Worcestershire? You tell me.
This year.
Side by side, 97 to the inside. Ken Zeems really starting to make moves as well. He's not far off. We'll ride along with Ken Zeems. Cody Abbott was there to the high side. As we talked about, when you're in the draft, you give up that bottom lane here in these modifieds. Right now, Ken's just able to run a natural line. He's getting himself in. He's kept his modified clean. He's been able to hold on to it. Now he's got 5 drivers in front of him that he wants to get around, and he is in line to do so. See him out of the throttle, trying to make sure that that thing turns all the way in. Older tires come and play here.
Yeah, and when you get those older tires, you definitely got to lift a little bit to get it to turn to go in there, then get back on it. Did you see them in front of him kind of keep it from hitting each other? It looked like Abbott just kind of went high there to stay out of the 97's rear, so he won't have to, wreck him. So he's doing a great job on keeping control up there.
Here's what it looks like here. 97 right there, the 21 of Odenica is there to the high line. Ooh. Ken doesn't want to get any closer. I understand. I understand. I know what Kenny, how you doing, brother? And hey, Kenny, I want to congratulate you on your setup shop as well, brother. Always good to see you out there. Cheering your dad on. Ken Zeems just kind of holding this line. I kind of figured he was just going to take his time, bide his time, and then at about 10 laps to go, if he's in striking distance, that's where he's going to be at.
And we got only the top 5 now are less than a second from the leader now, as we're fixing to put on lap number 129. So we've got about 71 more to go.
Zicardo's going to be your race leader. Robillard works his way back to second. He restarted 10th. and has been able to find a lane. Cody Abbott right there in third. I think Cody, even if he gets a podium finish here, that's a win for that young man as he works his way around. We'll see what happens. 21 to the back of the 78. These drivers just don't know where they want to run. And I would just want to run completely straight around. Just run that bottom line, kind of chill out, and then, 5 to go, then race to your heart's content.
Most definitely. Stay the bottom line, stay in line, keep everybody together. Pull away from the field. The more cars you got in, bumper to, from front to toe, you're going to get away from the rest of them. So if they can stay in line without wrecking each other and kind of keep it down there, they'll be all right.
Seeing all the good shares out there, I do believe. Cam, there it is. You just put a post on Top Esports. Congratulations,
It looked like 21 made a move around 78 there. Got around him kind of cleanly there. And it looked like Abbott might have got a little high there. And 21's coming up, and looked like Zings is coming back too as we're heading into lap 133.
Some of the things that you look at here with the way they're driving is if you wash up and there's a couple of cars right there in that mix, well, that right there will turn into a rough situation. Ooh, 4 up high, 4's back out in the mix. There's Rick Cleary trying to gain any positions he can. Each position or points. Now that's important here. Get out there, run your race. There's still a lot of laps here left to run. Anything can happen. Right now, the 21. There's some 3-wide racing here. Some lap cars being involved. Robillard keeps the inside line running just fine for him. The rest of the cars that were trying to make moves on the outside, well, that just didn't work for him.
It's hard to stay outside there. You got to keep that car low. Keep it low, keep it off the dark side of the monster.
200 laps at Dover, the super speedway for the modifieds. Next to Bristol, even though I think Bristol you really have to lift. Dover is that full mile track that just feels all about being that straight, heavy, full throttle, high-speed action. 150 miles an hour into the corner. Let's take a look at speeds. Click on the dashboard, bottom right of your screen. Robillard right there. There's only 2 gears to the modifieds, and that's all that they're running right now. And we'll take a look and see what he is able to do here. 60 trying to push to the 21 here. Maybe using a midline, trying to find a way around the 09 of Robillard, but maybe they're just tired of watching him lead.
Hey, it could be. 21's keeping it outside and kind of staying up with them and everything. So as 09 touch and goes up, K9 goes up there and goes up front there, or 09, excuse me. Got too many 9s out here. As 21's all over that back nerve bar.
150 miles an hour into the corner. Let's see what Ramsdale's doing back here. He is in the draft. And we'll see what his speeds look like when he gets up into the corners. He gets into the corner 150, 149. On the backstretch, it looked like he was up to 152. We'll see here as he carries the outside. 21 trying to make a move there on the outside. He's trying to do something. I don't know what that something is yet, but the 97, like he's trying to make that line work for himself. Ken Zee's back here. Got Cody Abbott in front of him. Cody, I think, backed out on purpose.
He might have backed off and let them kind of fight it out up there since they're all over the track and everything. So he backed up and kind of see what happens.
They get into turn one. Look at the turns here. This looks and sounds like a super speedway for modifieds. That's almost like a spotter cam as we get into turn three. And get onto the front stretch. Just look at this. They are just killing it with speed here.
Doing 150, almost 150 mile an hour when they're nose to tail. But by themselves, it's probably about 142, 143. So they get their draft going, they gain the extra 7 miles an hour. So if they can keep nose to tail, they'll get away from them. They just need to calm down up there and just kind of lock it up and take their time. Still got plenty of racing to go.
Almost a crossover move there, but they're going to have the crossover as the 60 tried to pull something out of the magic bag there, or the magic hat, whatever you want to call it. He is carrying great speed. They just can't make the pass on the high side. They can't figure out what they need to do here to get around. The K9 caution is going to come out. Cody Abbott, Matt McGrath involved.
Oh no, not another one. Number 10. Oh, Graf. Got him in the corner. Got him in the corner there. I hate to hear chat right now, Thomas.
Young man, Cody Abbott, 78. This kind of develops into a couple of turns here, so we'll look at what's going on here. Cody Abbott, Ken backed off here. Looks like Cody Abbott into the turn here. Looks like McGrath was trying to get a run, maybe trying to work his way back to the front. He gets to the back nerf bar, gives him a little push up the track. 78 comes back down to put himself back here. He tries to put himself back in front of the 33, and not much you can do there. Kind of a little bit. Young man was a little bit weaving there, and McGrath was a little bit into the back bumper.
A little bit of rock and roll.
Tenth caution of the race. About every 2 or 3 cautions, we take hydrate breaks. So, folks, chill out, relax, hold on, and right back with you. Kenny? Kyle? Thank you for letting me know. Zaccardo, too fast. Beating in pits. Cheater, says Kenny Seams. He will probably get the penalty here. We'll see what happens. They do have race control up there, so they'll take a look. I think he's going to the back. He is. He's going to the back. That is happening. The pit road speed limit here, 35 miles an hour. That is insane.
Very insane. That's like getting on a roller coaster and all of a sudden you stop and it's over with, or like a drag racing. Doesn't stop.
When you go from 150 to 30, 40 miles an hour.
Oh, yes.
Rookie car. He's running your setup shop scheme, isn't he? Or your logo? Or is that his logo? Like it. I kind of like the paint scheme. That's from your guys' stuff. Kenny, you're gonna have to send me tell me how much your paint schemes are. I'll run some on my cars. Should be a message over there at Signature Esports, brother. Back to double file. Robillard back out there. 97 of Ramsdale trying to find a way around again. 21 of Danik is going to be there. Ken Zeems inside the top 5. Is he going to stay there? What's going to happen here?
I don't know. We got some good drivers up here at the top. McGrath, Abbott, Davis, Flint, Zeems, Odenik, Ramsdale, and Robillard. Hey, there's going to be some good racing going on here. We got 53 more laps to go. Got a little bumping on the start.
I think the 21 wants to time it. He is going to time it. He wants to get the run on the inside of the 97. 97 has a better restart this time. The last time the 97 restarted on the outside, it seemed like he was still in second. He was still in second gear. James says, thanks everyone for tuning in out there. The guy that put Top Esports together, along with Fireball Woody, who is broadcasting live with me here. Signature Esports, Top Esports, simulcasting, which is what we do best. We're trying to collaborate and make everybody just as good as they can be, and I appreciate the opportunity to come in and call a couple of races here for the off-season modified tour. You'll see a lot of it. DA Design Studio. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, Kenny. I appreciate you.
Cool. Might have to check him out myself, see what kind of custom scheme he can come up for me.
I like running. Wouldn't miss it for the world, Cam. I appreciate you. I like running the schemes that other folks run out there to support their businesses. Papa Bear Campbell, thank you very much. Always a ton of fun. Thank you very much. I try to support the people who are trying to support themselves, and we're big fans of esports and big fans, not just iRacing in general, but there are people out there that make mods for games that we try to make sure that we highlight when we play other things like Modern Warfare or Rust or just whatever is out there. So folks want to have, if they're trying to support themselves by having those kinds of community. Well, what better way to do that than to help folks do that? Why is
Sorry about that. I just want to reach out and tell everybody to support all your local races. Top Esports, Signature Esports, Kenny, hey, everybody that's involved in the racing with us and everybody else up there, support them all. Hey, we all need the love.
21 gets a little close there for comfort, so Robillard is high.
Hey, yeah, high he went. After he bumped him, he went high.
And he turns him. He turned him.
Oh, he took himself out too. Oh, Lordy, a hook and run and got them both.
McGrath will be your race leader. Did he get any damage out of that? Man, oh man. Bar chase view here. 21 didn't take too kindly to it. Bumper. Hooked. And turned.
Onside. Yeah, he spun him the wrong direction because he came back and got him. His tail end of his car got him. So, hey, he tried. Tried his best.
Nobody could get around the 09 for the longest time, and that is kind of where that happened. McGrath was aggressive early, and then, I was going to say it before all that happened. He was, when he was running, he was doing great. He was getting right to the back Nerf bar of the 09, and I thought maybe he would apply a little bump into the corner, kind of just move him up a little bit, take the line, but he touched the dark side down there, and the asphalt And you could just literally watch him slide back the track. It seemed like he lost all that speed really quickly. He stayed out of the throttle and did a phenomenal job. So, but you got to remember, aggressive goes around, and here at Dover, going around at Dover means that's the end of your day.
Yep, those definitely is. So there is no fast repair. So if it's tore up pretty bad, you're definitely out of the race.
Alrighty, folks, pause for the cause while they pace for a couple of more laps. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Again, thank you to the off-season modified tour. Thank you to Top Esports. Thank you to 603 eRamps, 603 Sim Assistance as well. iRacing, iRacing.com. Make sure you go and renew your membership if you haven't done that already. And if you have not started your membership, make sure you get out there and do it. Twisted 200, well, they're going to be pacing around for at least 2 more laps. We'll be right back with you here in just a second. Mr. Bob Dog, Mr. Bomb Dude, Mr. Robert Doig, how you doing, brother? He said, great truck and the Xfinity race today, Cup tomorrow. Hey, you're an awesome bomb dude. Yeah, that's where you're a bomb dude. Thank you for the like, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for all the likes out there. I'm seeing Top Esports gaining followers. That's a big goal of mine, so make sure you go out there and do that. Mike, thanks for that. Mikey, thanks for the like. James Hancock, thank you for the like. Daniel liked us earlier. Thank you for all the shares, folks. Share it on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Go out there, share it to your personal pages. Tell your folks that, you guys are awesome.
If y'all got Prime, you can subscribe to Signature Esports or Top Esports and enjoy it. It's free to subscribe with the Prime subscription. Getting a lot of chatter going on in the race chat that people reckon a few people, so I don't know what's going on.
We were seeing it. Back to green flag racing here once again. Russ, you were the driver that I had to win this. You were my choice. So the 191 was. I saw you there, man. You were there. You're such a clean racer that I was thinking you were going to win this one. You wish you were racing. I wish you were racing tonight too. But McGrath out front, he's gonna have his hands full here pretty soon. Davis Flint, super aggressive when it comes to getting into the turn, but he's been very smart about getting himself around vehicles.
Yeah, it's kind of being rough. McGrath's out in the front now, so he's probably going to hold a good line down at the bottom if he can keep it down there. And Davis Flint, he's going to be riding at the back bumper a little bit too, and Ramsdale is making the comeback, and hey, we still got my man up here in the top 4, Mr. Cody Abbott.
Oh, don't fire him, Kenny. That's awesome. 40 laps. It would be 40 laps to go this time by, as we're going to see the top 6 be neck and neck and neck. Carpenter, the first vehicle 1 lap down now. If a caution comes out, He'll be back in the mix again. He took all that time to not only get his vehicle fixed, but over the course of the race, he's been able to get himself back to 1 lap down. He was 5 laps down at one point. Has worked himself into the mix. 67 to the inside. McGrath is up high. 97 is going to be right there with him. Abbott gets a little bit free back there and is able to carry, though. But Davis Flint found his way to the inside. McGrath kind of carried a little bit high there.
Like you said earlier, if you get out of the bottom groove and get up there, that leaves that bottom groove wide open for you, and those bulls definitely will take advantage of that in a heartbeat.
You almost have to protect, even going down the straights all the way to the bottom, because if not, you're going to see these drivers try to make moves.
You see, Cody just kind of wanted to stay in there low, and he had to check up a little bit to keep him hit 97 there. So he's still trying to get a good run there and trying to stay up there with the top 6. They just stick together. You know, they will definitely take and run away with this. But Ben, running too wide like that, they're not going to really get that much of a gain. But, you know, the closest thing to them is 2.5 seconds or almost 3 seconds away, and that's 7th place, and you got Carpenter 1 lap down. So there's some good racing going on up front here for sure.
Audette's like, I'm just going to finish from the finish. Let me be. Ken Zeems up there making moves up and down the track. Looks like the 78's trying to figure out what lane he needs to be in as well. Thank you for following Rick Rue out there. Appreciate you very much. Davis, Flint, McGrath side-by-side racing. This is all about who's going to be able to give on the corner exit, because McGrath gets a little bit of an edge here, and then into the corner. That's where Davis Flint has the great run.
Yeah, just that 67 Flint. He's definitely got to stay away from that black monster. I definitely see him getting down there at that dark side of the monster there and kind of touching a little bit. You know, you don't want to get out there too much because you'll spin that car around in a heartbeat.
Not only will you spin it out, but you'll check up the entire inside lane. And right now, the 60, if he gets enough room, you're going to see him climb down underneath the 33.
Most definitely. He will climb down there in a heartbeat and try to make that move around 33. Just hope he does it nice and cleanly for sure.
On the straightaways, we're watching Davis Flint and McGrath battle. On the backstretch, about halfway through it, McGrath has the edge. Oh, tire rubs.
Look away, took a drink, and you're hollering tire rub. Look at
33 got himself. They were rubbing tires there for just a moment, and that just sends you straight up the track. There's not much you can do about that. And now McGrath is going to have to make some moves here, make some things happen. 97 of Ramsdale there with the 67. These two drivers like to take the low line. 67 is going to be a little bit up high. He knows there's a lot of separation there, so he's able to arc himself into the corner just a little bit better. Oh, 97 going around. McGrath got to the back corner, and no caution. Cody Abbott in second.
I don't know if you've seen what I saw right before that, but Cody had backed off and gave some room between them. So I think he knew what was fixing to happen, and I'll be darned if it didn't happen.
No caution, but here's what happened.
Paulson's out.
Man, oh man, McGrath, and it looked like the 97 of Ramsdale. Yeah, he's a little upset. I don't blame him. Here's what happened. McGrath right here. Here's Ramsdale's line. He's running a low line here. They get into the bottom quarter. Here he's up the track just a little bit, but he's into the corner. And then 33, that's his tire right there, and ends both of their days early here. So Jordan Davis Flint's going to be your race leader. Cody Abbott will be in second, 171 to 31. Will be back on the lead lap. Lucky dog, 31 is right there.
It's a good thing this is not a real race because I think that 33 and 97 would be out kind of having a little fist-to-fist action going on.
They'd be in the holler for sure. Or in the hauler. Let me see. Hauler.
The hauler? You got to say it right. It's the hauler.
I'm saying it right. I'm saying it right, but I'm saying it wrong all at the same time. I feel awful. Ken Zeems, back-to-back wins, now needs, he's looking for a three-peat here.
Oh, Lordy. Top 10 are 6 laps down. The number 9 car is 6 laps down, and he's the top 10. So, got a lot of people out of the race.
KP, how you doing out there? KP TV Pointers Motorsports, giving us a like on their gaming page. Make sure you go follow that guy. He's awesome. Watch out for the 90, says, yeah, I say it every week. I say it every week. I thought Russell had this one in the bag this week. Yeah, I think he was my driver to pick. I didn't think that. Hey, there's my stars coming your way. Waiting for the alert. Kelly, thank you for the stars. It's gonna happen before I know it. Come on, OBS, do it already.
Love those stars.
I'm waiting for it because I actually have everything up so that way I can see all of it now, and I see it there. It says get some, and I'm waiting for the screaming in my ear to happen. Maybe it's not going to happen this time.
Oh, or it's going to happen when we're not expecting it. It's going to scare the both of us to death. We're going to think it's Halloween a day early.
It's going to happen.
It'll happen.
It takes a second. Kelly, thank you for the stars. Folks, for those who don't know, I turned chats off today because of what happened very early on. Oh, that's why. It's because I turned the alerts off. I'm so sorry, folks. The alerts are off. That's why you didn't hear that. I didn't mean to turn the alerts off. But thank you for the 200 stars out there, Kelly. I appreciate you. Folks, send stars. Donate. Do whatever you got to do. Appreciate you very much. More hydrates, Reborn Thunder. We've got some more things to redeem. Let's do so. There it is. Redeeming the points for everybody out there. Man, oh man.
Points. So we got 27 laps to go.
It's been a good race, folks. It's been a good race. It's been a good race.
Got to see these 27 go green all the way. Everybody, cross your fingers, cross your eyes, cross your toes, and cross your legs. And let's pray. We got 27 more to go. As we're getting ready to come down to green. Good boogly woogly. Let's go racing, my fellas.
67 gets a great jump there. 60 is the Cardinal to the inside. 78 is going to be there to the outside. Zeems is going to be right there on the inside of the 78. Watch as they fly. They're going to be rolling.
78 couldn't get down there and behind the 67, so he had to wait till you got a clear shot where you can get back there. And now he's back in the 4th place.
Side by side, 67, 60, 90 there. This is the 78 of Abbott to the inside. I think the 90 and the 60 try to work together. 67 there to the inside. Young man trying to make moves. He is, a little bit up the track there. He's trying not to float the track, and he did. He kind of got into the corner a little bit heavy there. He's rolling. He's having fun. KP, thank you for the love, brother. I appreciate you very much. I got to get into your stream now. Are you streaming here tomorrow? Audette in 5th. Carpenter, 5.3 seconds, but he's back on the lead lap. He's in 6th place. There's 24 laps to go. The 6:03 EU. Oh, no!
Who was? That was Cody.
I think Cody and our good friend, Mr. Abbott? Because Zeems is in second now. He's going to try to take over the lead here. We're going to go back and take a look at what happened as the battle for the lead happens here. 78 there to the inside. This is what happened to him here. I do believe he did. He touched. Oh, he got up into the 60, and a little bit of netcode brought them around. He got stuck in the wall there. Oh, man, unfortunate incident. He's stuck in the wall. Everybody's still rolling. Zaccardo's still out there. He's still got a good thing going. Brad Carpenter, the 31, he is going to be up to 5th now. Cody Abbott off track. Did he finally get back around here? He came off of pit road. Caution will come over. Whoa. There's a caution coming out now. I don't understand why the caution's coming out.
I'm a little late.
Did he break himself free here? Let's take a look and see what happened here. Because I know he was. This is when he kind of got stuck in the wall, and so he backed out. He backs out of the wall here. Here, let's do this. I can't see that nose. No, gyro. Okay, so he's kind of stuck in the wall here, and I think he was able to back himself out. Let's see what happens here. Gets it refired, backs up. And then I think his engine might have blown.
I guess suspension's hurt pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His engine blew, and so he just locked it up and tried to put it down. He's trying to stay low, but the traffic was coming, and he turned 90 degrees, and that's what brought out the caution. Brad Kirby had an issue too. Let's take a look and see what happened to Mr. Kirby. He came.
Brad's running the numbers.
Well, it says Brad Kirby jumped to pits.
Yeah, I believe you because I see it.
KP says oil on the track. Hey, KP, are you going to be streaming tomorrow? What I was asking, brother. Oil on the track it was. Debris in the infield.
And there was so much hotness going on in chat right now in the race chat. Oh, Lordy, I'm going to have to turn it down. It's getting bad.
67, 90, 76, 31, and the 60. What's up, Adam Maloney? Good to see everybody out there. Good to see everybody doing what you're doing. Remember, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube for Top Esports and Signature Esports. You're out there looking to tag Top Esports in something. Make sure you at TOPPESPORTS on Facebook. That was just set up about. You're working 2 p.m. to 7 a.m. tomorrow. Gotcha. Do you have a stream? You have a streaming schedule up on your page. I know that you've been busy. So you have to do that. You have to tell me about what's going on there, brother. I didn't know if you had a streaming schedule up on your page or not. I've got one, but it's never accurate. It changes so much now.
No, it's not.
It changes so much now.
I wasn't going to say that, but you said it first.
Oh, I mean, it's accurate for 3 days out of the week, I think. I don't know. Things have been.
I like you need to spend a couple hours and update your schedule page. I'm
You
afraid
just do-
to mess with it.
KP, it's all good, brother. Alrighty, we're gonna go back to it here, folks. Davis, Flint, Zeems, Audette, Carpenter, Zaccardo, the only drivers on the lead lap. But we do have a battle for 6th and 7th right now as Cody Abbott's 5 laps down, but he's still on pit road. McGrath's still on pit road. Man.
Montador and him is 5 laps down. This has been one rough race.
13th caution of the race. I mean, it's super speedway racing. I mean, it's just cut and dry. That's what this is for the modifieds. I didn't expect 13 cautions. If you would have asked me at the beginning of the race how many cautions would I have thought would have been here, I probably would have said 5 to 7, somewhere in between that. But you know, it happens. These things get turned so easily. It's unreal. But it happens. Ken Zeems back to back to back. We're going to see Davis Flint, Zeems, Audette, Carpenter, Zaccardo. They're going.
Going good, Boogly Wiggly. We're going green one more time as Davis Flint takes them across the start-finish lines. They go down into turn 1, and 76 is in second. Zeems is in third from the high side. He's staying up on the high side. I thought he was going to pull it down low and tuck in behind him, but now he wants to keep it on the high side as they go into turn 3 and 4.
Ken will never settle. Davis Flint, though, he's got a good lead right now, but that'll shrink down really soon. As you see, Ken Zeems to the outside, Audette to the inside, Zaccardo in 4th, Carpenter in 5th. Carpenter has been able to work on some things on his vehicle. He's come to pit road a lot, but the only reason why he's come to pit road a lot is because he's needed to come to pit road a lot. Right now, Ken Zeems, not on the freshest tires. The 60 is on the freshest. He came on the 60.
Cardo could hang that high line there, and if they can keep people from pushing him up any further, if he could hang that high line there and get around 1 or 2 of these cars and get up there towards the front, I think he might give the 67 Davis Flint a run for his money.
I think it might happen. KP, I do, man. We'll chat after. We'll chat. Well, not today. We'll have to chat tomorrow, or whenever you have time. We'll chat about that, and I appreciate you. I know you got like 10,000 followers on your channel. Hey, I got 2,100 now, and we just hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. 480 and some change. Whoa! Hold on to it, Zeems. Ken did the unthinkable there.
He hit the dark side of the monster, huh?
He did. Davis Flint, Zaccardo, Audette, Zeems, Carpenter. That's going to be your top 5. Ken's still within striking distance, though. If he can get a little bit of aero help here, he'll be fine. 1, 2, and 3.
To work behind him.
He does. Absolutely. What's going on with Ken here? He just hit the bottom lane right there and just kind of he did the no-no.
The dark side of the monster is a no-no for sure for these cars, because you get down there, it's going to throw you up just like it did just then. Davis Flint caught a little bit of the monster and he tucked and started getting sideways there. He pulls back around 67, pulls back around Zaccardo, and still holding it in there. So they head into turn 3 and 4, and Davis Flint's holding that car down there.
Now Ken Zeems able to back to rebound from what just happened there. 76 able to pull the draft of them, so they'll be 2x2 racing from the 1st and 2nd and 3rd and 4th. KP, I'm actually a partner on Twitch, and with your following that you have, you should be able to make partner no problem. Affiliate's pretty easy too, but you don't need that many followers. You just need folks to tune in and watch. So thank you to everybody that does so, and support your local streamers as well. KPTV has a website out there. He's an AmSoil dealer and distributor. Pointers Motor Supplies, and it's pointersmotorsupplies.com. Make sure you do that. Do you see his name right there? Click on that. Go find his links. Go find all his social links. He's an absolutely fantastic dude.
It's 67 Davis Flint caught that a little bit of that monster's tail there a little bit and kind of got a little loose. and gave 60 an opportunity to get around him, and he did. And then another one looked like he might have hit the monster too, and came up there. The kind of lost a little bit.
Zaccardo able to clear here. 67 to Davis Flint backs up, and now Audette in second. Ken has had to rebound a couple of times. 7 laps to go. Matt Zaccardo out front. And KP, a little piece of advice. I don't think you should multi-stream like I do. It's allowed on multiple streams, but you can't simul-stream. You can stream to Twitch separately one day, Facebook another day, and YouTube another day. If you sign a contract with them, then that's kind of the thing there. So make sure you do that. 6 laps to go, 6:03 E-Raps. We just need to sit down and have a conversation, buddy. That's all we need to do. B-Dogs Gaming giving us a follow out there. Appreciate you very much. Audette, Zeebs, they're flowing.
Ricardo's taking the lead, 76 is right there with him. They're kind of fighting it out as they come up on lap traffic. It looks like Mr. Abbott that's coming up on there, I think, number 78. No, he's still in the pit, so it's not Abbott. Hard to tell what the lap car that is.
I have just that battle box. Oh! They're able to set. Whoa! Why did the caution come out for that?
iRacing through that caution.
Yeah, KP, we'll chit chat about it because I restream as a broadcast, and but you do specific things with yours. If you're an individual, that's kind of the way things work over there. We'll talk about it. I haven't lost anything, and I've been with Twitch for almost I've been with Twitch and Facebook Gaming, simul streaming, and YouTube for just over a year, and on all 3 of them at the same time for restream, and I've never had an issue with it. But from what I understand with single streamers, if you're not doing it for entertainment purposes like this, there's some things that are involved in it. But I've not lost any of my statuses. I still kind of get everything. Man, now I got to look and see what happened there.
We had looked like the front cars maybe got into it a little bit. Looked like Doolittle crashed. I think that's what they're saying. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
All right, so here's where the incident happened. So the 67's there to the inside, 76. All right. 76 of Jared Audette up in front of Ken Zeems. Ken gives him a big old bump, says, "Get it." He gets down, doesn't get down quick enough. 67 to the back bumper, turns him around a little bit, and they tire up. They should have continued to roll green.
I don't know why I rate do a yellow on that.
It happens. They just want us to talk more about this race in 603 E-Raps, which is a sponsor for the Off-Speed Modified Tour every Saturday night on Top Esports. I think I have one more race with you fine folks, and then we'll be over at B&R Cup Series. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. Again, a big reminder to everybody as well. Go to iRacing.com. You see it on your screen right there. Make sure that you also tonight give a little love to your family out there and hold them dearly. This race, the Twisted 200, is in memory of Staff Sergeant Jesse Sherrill, who is a New Hampshire police officer, New Hampshire trooper who lost his life just here recently. Go ZFG Esports, says Ken Zeems. Good to see you.
We got a green-white
1-2.
caution coming up, Jason. So let's hopefully that it's only one. It looks like so. This is gonna be it. Let's hopefully they'll make it to the green flag, and hopefully this will be the last time we'll have to go green.
So the next flag is going to end the race, and tell you what, your race team, Kenny, they're 1-2 right now. You got Audette Davis Flint. Green flag's going to wave. Zaccardo there to the inside. A run. 2 to go.
They go down into turn 1 as Zaccardo takes them into turn 1 and 2. James pulling up on the low side there. We got Davis Flint hungry for a win, trying to get towards the front and get past Zings there for sure.
It takes 2 laps to really get up to speed and get into the motion. But we're going to come around and we're going to do it. We're going to take the white flag here. As you're going to see now Zeems right there to the back bumper. Going to get high, a little bit free, trying to make a little bit of a move. Davis Flint there, trying to make any kind of run he's got. Turn 3, turn 4, 2 more turns coming around. Who's going to have it? Is the Carter without a, I was going to say without a bump and run. What do you think?
Got it by 7 thousandths of a second.
Matt Zaccardo, the number 60, your race winner here. Dover, the Twisted 200 in memory of Sergeant Jesse Sherrill. Fun little time. Ken Zeems in second here, and Jordan Davis Flint looks like he came home third. We will go and take a look at the officially unofficial race results, and that'll be brought to you by 603 Esports. We'll check them all out. Or, sorry, 603 E-Raps. Let me get all that stuff correctly. Esports, E-Everything, folks. Here is your race results. Off-season modified series at Dover. Zaccardo, Zeems, Davis, Flint, Audette, Carpenter, Bonsignor. Abbott finished 7th inside the top 10. Ramsdale, McGrath, Cleary, Bodio, Robillard, Odanik, Doolittle, Sear, Russell Peets, Tyler Catalano, Caleb Shelton will be your drivers there. Everybody else who is in the race. Trevor Catalano will finish in 19th. Let's go down those race results. And thank you to Brad Kirby, James Woodward for running the numbers for us today. Let's talk to some drivers here real quick before we let everybody go. Matt Zaccardo is going to be, of course, your race winner. And we will. Yeah, you ain't joking. 7/100ths of a second right there. That was killer. Let us see. Matt, tell you what, brother, you had one heck of a race today. You guys, it was a heck of a race, no matter how you look at it. Dover being such a high line. Or a low line track, try to protect every chance you get. Walk us through the race and how you're able to walk away with the green-white checkered there.
I stayed out of trouble most of that race. I mean, I could see them guys. They were just, I don't know why people think you got to run the bottom all the way around this place. It just kills your momentum off the turns, and it causes wrecks, and everybody was doing it. Nobody could get in the line, so I just stayed up high kind of all race and stayed out of trouble, and it worked out for me there.
It did. We watched a handful of the drivers kind of filter back, especially knowing that you had a competition caution coming at 100. It seemed like that was this was the race that super speedway enthusiasts might want to get out there and maybe implement once or twice in their league, and see what kind of laps they're going to be able to get. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. If it's a super speedway league or something, that's basically, this is a super speedway for these cars. I mean, you're wide open the whole way. I mean, when them guys were running the bottom like that, they were probably wide open, and I was having to lift on the outside because it was killing their momentum so much. When I dive down into the corner, it would just, I was going to rear end them if I didn't lift. But
it seemed to work out very nicely. You finished 1-2 with your teammate. Oh, man, congratulations. Give yourself not only a pat on the back for a 200-lap race here at Dover in the Modifieds, but also for the race win. Congratulations, and give shout-outs, man.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, that's a third win in a row for our ZFG esports team. That's awesome. I got to thank Zeem Setup Shop and Flown Trucking and Blown Out Motorsports and Kyle Dean for all the help and support they give us.
Sounds good. Yeah, Kenny was out there in the chat. I think Russell was fired, and
yeah, he gets fired once or twice a week.
That's okay. I like Russ. Russ is a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Congratulations, Matt. We appreciate you.
All right, thanks.
Woody, you get to take on the man who was trying to make it back-to-back-to-back wins, but comes up second.
And hey, congratulations on second place finish. I know you was looking for that first place finish. You was fighting hard for it there. And it looked pretty rough out there. It looked like y'all did a lot of bumping and grinding out there.
Yeah, I figured it'd be rough, so that's just kind of why I just rode around the back for a while and kept coming in, top it off for gas, avoid some wrecks, so I knew I'd be there at the end. But this is just as good as a win. 1-2 for our team. I mean, you know, Matt, he's a good runner. I know he's running for points and everything, so it's a good win for him. Just glad I could help him get up there to the front. It was a lot of fun.
We've seen a lot of bumping and grinding going on out there, and we kind of nicknamed the inside apron during the race here. We called it the dark side of the monster because it's a monster mile, and every time one of y'all would get down there on that black part of the track on the inside, oh Lord, it's just like y'all was just on ice there.
Yeah, actually, we found that out in practice. You know, we knew we couldn't go down there. I caught it once, actually. I got pretty sideways. Luckily, I didn't spin out, but yeah,
it catches it real quick and just spins you around on the to the outside there.
Yeah, it don't take much. Once you start going, it's hard to catch it. So,
all right. Well, congratulations on second place finish. I know you wanted that first, so y'all have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
All right, yeah, no doubt. I just got to thank my sponsors real quick and my teammates. You know, Zeem Setup Shop, and I definitely think I got the best teammates in iRacing. I have to. These guys are great. They make it a lot of fun to get on and do this every night. So, and yeah, we had a special guest in our Discord. We had Kyle Dean from Blown Out Motorsports, and he adds a lot of fun to our Discord. We're glad he showed up tonight. So, special thanks to him.
All righty, well, y'all have a great one.
Sounds like you had a fun time, Ken.
Always, man. It's a good time, you know. You know, we get out a few nights and do this. It's a lot of fun, man. You know. Man, thanks for broadcasting. We appreciate it too. You know, we got a lot of guys tuning in and watching it, so it's good job, man. We appreciate it.
I always appreciate you guys. You guys do a phenomenal job keeping it interesting. And I always look forward to seeing you guys. I got another race with you guys next week, and then after that, we're going to turn it over to the top guys. But I'm going to keep up with what you guys are doing for sure. It's been great to see you get out there and see what you guys have been able to do.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's been good talking to you the last couple of weeks. So maybe we'll get a chance to do it next week.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. You got to get that. You got to get that 30. I was like, because I thought Russ had this race. I thought this was Russ's race to win, and that's me as a broadcaster looking at it, going, all right, I see what Russ is doing, and Russ, okay, I got Russ. I knew what you were doing. You were just like, I'm not getting into that just yet. So, and when Russ got caught up in there, I was like, all right, well, we talk about Ken every week. Look, here's Ken again, and so.
Yeah,
we're gonna see it. I think we're gonna see you guys be able to dominate, and that's not to take away from what Matt did today as well. It's some great driving by both of you.
Oh yeah, well Russ was on the same strategy as me. He just said he got tattooed in the back when he checked up. So, then maybe better luck for him next week. So, he's doing good though.
Russ, if you're out there listening, you have to win next week, so that way I've got the trifecta. Everybody that's raced with me in the past has won.
Yeah, next week's his week, so we're gonna get to practicing.
That's right. All right, Ken. Let me let you go for the weekend. It's always good talking to you.
You too, buddy. Thanks, man.
You too. Not to take away from that, from what happened there, but it was a good race. I know the cautions kind of seemed like they were heavy, but I mean, they kind of were, but they kind of weren't. But it was still a good race. It's super speedway racing in modifieds. If you haven't done it, get out there and do it. Let's see. Jordan, I'm trying to, your name kind of blipped out on me there, and I was trying to pull. I know you're still on the track, but I wanted to pull your name was. Yeah, I know. I wanted to pull his. I wanted to pull his name up on the SDK so that way I could. It could, because I like having their names up there. Lebanon, New Hampshire, Jordan Davis Flint. You had a day. Now, and I know the guys, they kind of sat and they kind of paced themselves. You had a day. You were up and down that track like it was sweeping like a vacuum cleaner. You'd suck up the traffic, and then something would happen, and then you'd go to the back, and then you'd suck up the traffic, and then there you are. You finish third, and that's how I would describe this race for you.
Yeah. Every time I got to the front, and most of the time it was my own doing, I'll start with that, but something happened and sent myself to the back. But I figured out how to get through the draft pretty well, and it was a lot of fun. I wish we could have had more green flag racing, a few more cars in it at the end, but all in all, it was fun. Very, very tiring and long, but fun.
I bet you guys' arms are sore because those modifieds are a handle, and most of us, we run direct drive wheels. I don't know if you do, but that would be an armful around this track.
Yeah, I made the mistake of doing a 16-to-1 steering ratio, so I was having to saw at the wheel all night. It was a workout.
Don't doubt it. Woody, anything for Jordan? We watched him. We watched him quite a bit. We watched him travel, and everybody kind of seemed like their tires were rubbing anyway.
Yeah, Jordan, I thought you had it, man. I was pulling for you for the last 10 laps, and that last yellow came out, and then I was watching you go there, and I said, "Come on, Davis, you can hold it." And you kind of looked like you might have got a little loose and got up on the track, and that's when they made the pass on you.
Yeah, I mean, like Matt said in his interview, I was one of those guys that got suckered into running the bottom all night, and you just couldn't keep momentum up. So I was trying real hard, but you have to focus on not hitting that apron, because it is the dark side of the monster, I'll tell you.
You got there right.
I got it a couple times.
It's going to stick. It's going to stick now. So everybody's going to use it.
The dark side of the monster. That's original from me and Mr. Jason here for sure.
So yeah, trying to stay off of the apron and stay out of the guy on the outside and give them room. You really just couldn't keep momentum. But we had some really, really grueling battles for the lead, and I bet it was fun to watch. Not super fun to be in the middle of, though.
Oh, I bet not. Yeah, we was enjoying the far out of it up here, and we kept watching some nose-to-nose, racing going on. Then all of a sudden, somebody would just turn just a little too quick and hit the dark side of the monster. Then the next thing you know, we got a pile up.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll hopefully see you next week. You have a great and wonderful evening, and don't soak your arms in some ice because you might need it.
Yeah. Excited for Stafford. Hopefully I can talk to you guys again.
All righty. Have a great one.
Jordan, you got any sponsors you got to think out there? I want to make sure you give your shout outs.
I don't know about sponsors because I sponsor my own car. No need for a shameless plug, but I do want to thank Jared. He had the idea of doing the 4-wide salute for Staff Sergeant Jesse Sherrill. We're both from New Hampshire, and he lost his life this week in an incident on the highway with a tractor trailer truck, and we just wanted to honor him tonight. And that 4-wide salute was pretty cool.
It looked good. It did look good. I copyright it now. I'm sending it over to my lawyer right now. I'm not doing it. 603 Motorsports and 603 E-Ramps. 603. What's the other one? Not 603. What is the other one? You've got something else on your thing here.
603 Sim Assistance. Yep.
That's what it is. Yeah, 603 Sim
Lots of 603s.
Yes. We're gonna plug you anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sponsor for the series here: 603 E-Ramps, 603 Sim Assistance, and 603 Motorsports. Super awesome. We're flicking around your car here so that way we can show everybody 603 Motorsports on the back, folks. Jordan Davis Flint here, and he finished his third. What a good race. Stafford next week. congratulations once again.
Good track for me, so hopefully talk to you again. Have a good night, guys.
Absolutely. Kyle says, I can't. Too much pressure, says Russ. Russ, that's not enough pressure. $25 if you win. Let's throw it your way. There you go. Man, oh man. KP, I appreciate you out there. He says, take care. Great job. Drivers, thank you for the entertainment. It's always entertaining to get out here and be able to call races for Modified. It's one of my favorite series to call races for. Besides, I would say that my favorite series to call races for is Dirt Series, just because it's always high impact. It's very quick. It's a ton of fun. I've always enjoyed it. But, NASCAR circuits are awesome. Folks, if you haven't tuned in before and you're joining us for the first time, well, thank you. If you have rejoined or subscribed or followed any of the platforms, to Top Esports, Signature Esports, so on and so forth, then I tell you what, we appreciate you. We appreciate everybody out there. Just the 3 seconds that it takes to count for review, we appreciate that. The 30 seconds it takes to count for review for longevity, well, that's what's important too. Congratulations to the race winner. Woody, thank you for joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun.
Hey, it definitely has, Jason. I've really enjoyed it with you. I've learned a lot from you. It's been a great race. We had a lot of good time. Hey, can't wait till next week.
It'd be a lot of fun. Jordan Davis Flint going to pit road here. Matt Zaccardo, your race winner at Dover. It's been a ton of fun. Much love and appreciation to everybody. I always say it at the end of my broadcast, if I don't see you, well, then have a good afternoon, good evening, and a good morning.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brad, and you are live on Top Esports and Signature Esports.
Hey, this is Fireball Woody here. Good boogly woogly, let's go racing!
Here they come. Fans are all on their feet. Green flag is in the air.
Is it going to be a 2-tire stop, 4-tire stop, or are they just going to push through mud? Maybe just do a splash and go get out there. Try to finish this race.
Oop, they're hard in turn one. Look out. All right, y'all better look out. Here comes Tower Saver, Mr. Tommy D.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here, and we are ready to go racing live from Iowa Raceway. Some of the best racing on iRacing.